thank you so much for joining me today. I just fancied filming. It's super gloomy and rainy and miserable outside, and so I thought I would have a cozy day at home. I did a bit of computer work this morning, and then I have just made myself some cookies because this baby is hungry and I want sweet treats. But in my head, it's better if they're homemade because I can like reduce the sugar and make them exactly how I like them. So hopefully they will be ready soon. They are just chilling in the fridge. Yeah, I thought I would just bring you along for a cozy day. I took myself for a swim, which was so nice. I'm getting to the point in pregnancy now where the gym is not pleasant. Not that the gym is ever pleasant, but it's hard work. Like I'll be halfway through a workout and I'm like, I could go to bed. So the gym, we're putting a pin in for now. If I feel like going, I will go, but I'm just trying to move every day. So I went for a lovely swim. That was so good. I do have a few house updates to share with you. It's been a week or so since I picked up the camera, and there's been a few changes in the master bedroom, which I am so excited about. I am still on a mission to get that room done by the end of February. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed it happens. If not, it's one of those things, we do still have time, but that is my #1 priority at the moment because I would love a nice place to sleep when I'm heavily pregnant. So I'm doing this for future me. I thought I would take you and show you the updates, and then I did also go baby shopping at the weekend. It was the best thing ever. I started to get a little bit like, oh, I really feel a bit behind now. Like I'm seeing other people who I know who are pregnant, who have got everything sorted and like washed and ready, and I literally had a crib, that's it. So I made myself my list, which was quite overwhelming. I'm trying to be minimal and not get stuff I don't need. I'm trying to not panic too much. As long as I have the essentials, we're all good. So I'll show you a few of the cute bits that I got because, oh, they're so cute. They're so tiny. Yeah, I'll go and show you the bedroom and then I'll show you the baby bits, and then hopefully we can put the cookies in. Oh, because I'm desperate for one now. Desperate. Okay. Welcome to the master bedroom. So as I mentioned, there has been some progress in here, and it's starting to be progress that you can actually see rather than like progress that needs to happen that isn't fun. So we have stone arches downstairs and we also have one up here, and I really was stumped as for what to do with it because it did have this huge mirror inside it, but it always just felt kind of pointless. It collected rubbish, not rubbish, just clutter, and it just felt like it wasn't the best use of the arch. So because I do need somewhere to get ready, I thought it'd be great to turn it into a dressing table. So this is mid progress, but voila, we have the start of a dressing table. I'm really happy with how it's turning out so far. We've got some massive drawers, which will be great for storage because I used to just have a basket with like my hairdryer and all my makeup and stuff on the floor. So to actually have places to put things, I'm very excited. Also, I've got these super cute kind of loopy, I don't know what you'd call them really, like very farmhousey knobs, or ring pulls, I think that's what they're called, or loop pulls, for all the drawers. And the most exciting part about this dressing table is the company who made our living room floor. Gosh, this light is terrible. Yeah, the company who made our living room floor are also making a bench top for the dressing table. So it's going to be a lovely, very reclaimed rustic elm, I think it's elm wood top, which I think will just be really unique because obviously I'm going to paint the MDF and get it all clean and nice looking, but to have a contrasting top just made me feel really excited about the design. Once the top is on, which is being installed on Tuesday, I will order a big mirror and we can start to actually bring this together and have it as a dressing table. So that is update #1, which is very, very exciting. Update #2 is the radiator got installed and it has made such a difference to this room already. I mean, It's a super gloomy day today, so all the windows are foggy in every room. But the difference in this room, I have the dehumidifier on and it gives you a reading of the humidity in the space. And before we started working on this room, the humidity was sitting at around 80 and it is now sitting at 45, 50, which is so much better. I've given it a base coat of spray paint, but obviously I'm having to be so careful when I do this. I've been wearing, I think they're called respirator, a really intense mask the whole time I've worked in this room, just to be extra cautious, but the spray paint smell does come through, so I think it's still probably quite dangerous. So I was doing it with the window open and then I would run out and shut the door and like breathe and then hold my breath and come back in and carry on spraying. But it does just need another coat and hopefully that'll brighten it up a bit. The brackets are a little unusual, so because the radiator was reclaimed and we got it second hand, it came with these brackets. And I mean, they're doing a good job of holding it because it absolutely weighs a ton. It took 3 men to bring this upstairs, but they're a little bit unusual, so we're still weighing up how we feel about them. I don't dislike them as much as Norton, but Norton really doesn't like them. So we'll just see. I think sometimes it looks weird when something new is introduced into a space and it's not been there before. It can look a bit alien. The heat this is giving out is incredible. The room feels so different. It actually feels really toasty. Cast iron radiators are just the most cozy way to heat a space. They give out such a nice heat. So really happy with that. Next update, I'm waiting on a lead repair kit for this window. The windows up here are not in the best shape. I think I've shown you before. They're all completely condensated today as well, which doesn't show them in the best light, but a couple of them do have some cracks. The lead was all peeling off this one, so I've ordered a fresh lead kit, removed it all, and then I'm going to give it a clean and re-lead it, so that will be a new skill. I rebuilt the window jambs that were all crumbled. The ideal was that they were going to match these, but these windows are different, and this is how they were when we stripped the plaster off. They just obviously all fell to pieces. So I used the original walling stones and I rebuilt the wall and made like little sills. They are a little bit unusual, but this room is unusual. And they're how it originally was, so they're in keeping with the house. But they do look a little bit more finished, and that was the goal, so happy with those as well. And I think also, if I don't like the way they look, I can just put books on these bits and it will hide it anyway. I am desperate to make some more progress in here, but as with every renovation, I feel like it's go, 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 and then you have a period of time where you can't do anything else. So I'm waiting for the worktop to be delivered on Monday, and my joiner's going to fit that. Then I can template up the mirror, and I'm also just waiting to hear back about some paneling. So I'm thinking about paneling this wall and then leaving this one as plaster, just to give it a bit of contrast. I can't wait, I'm so excited. I think once the walls are panelled, Wilma, you don't want to be up there. Oh, she's big. Let's leave this room before any more cats do anything else stupid. I can see one in the dust sheet actually. Wendy! They haven't spread quite as much as I thought, but hopefully they will still be good. Let's transfer these to a wire rack and try one. You're gonna have to please excuse this box. I've just come to sit in the dressing room because that is where all of the baby stuff is. I'm gonna try this cookie before anything because I'm desperate. I'll leave the recipe in the description box. I think if I was to make these again, I would do less flour. It was a recipe I've never tried before from Jane's Patisserie. And they're lovely and chunky, but they're just a little bit like cakey. Either way, I'm sure they are delicious, so let's try. Oh, I take it back. They're really good. I am still nursing the tea from the start of this video as well. I thought I could show you some of the baby bits that I picked up. I won't do a full haul because I'm sure there's some of you don't want to see that and it's probably not super interesting to everyone, but some of the bits are really cute and you might know somebody that is expecting and this might give you some gift inspiration. Firstly, I found my childhood teddy. So this is Spike and he was at my mum's. He's had a wash. So he's actually the only thing I've washed for this baby so far. But I thought it would be really nice if the baby could have my teddy. I will just show you the stash that I'm looking at. So this is everything we picked up. I'm sat next to a giant box of basically adult nappies, to be honest. Disposable knickers and all of the lovely postpartum bits that I think I'm probably going to need. So, not super glamorous, although I did open this, which is nipple cream, but I've seen loads of people use it as lip balm, and it's incredible. So, I have been using it as a lip balm. Like I say, I won't show you everything, I will just show you some of the cute bits that I got. When we went shopping, obviously, I've never had a baby before. There's loads of babies in my family, but I had no idea where to even start. And my brain just went to the cute stuff, like the teddies and the cutesy little bits. But my mum very rightly pointed out that the cute bits are what people will gift me. It's the not so cute bits that I need. But I did see some really, really cute bits that I couldn't resist. So I'll show you. So obviously we don't know the sex of the baby, so this is all very neutral. Starting off, we got this little comforter. That is a chick. I thought because the baby is going to be born in spring, it would be really cute to have a little chick. This is from Little White Company. And then very much sticking with the spring theme, I got this duck from Mamas and Papas. I just couldn't resist. I thought it was too cute. My absolute favourite animal after my cats, sorry Wilma, is cows, and look how sweet he is. I got this guy from, again, the White Company, and I'm just obsessed. I would have this for myself. Really happy with him. But they were all of the teddy bits that I got. Like I say, I'm being sensible-ish. Sticking with the duck theme, I did pick up this blanket. Now, this isn't really a blanket to wrap the baby in. It's more of like a hang on the side of the crib blanket, but I just thought it was so gorgeous. It is also reversible, so it does have the pattern on the other side as well, which that is probably the side that I would have it on. What else did I get that's really cute? I don't want to show everything because, like I say, I don't want to bore people who don't want to see this. These were actually sent to me from a company called Isla and Fraser, and they are adorable. So let me show you. I do think there's nothing cuter than just a plain white baby grow. Like, we picked up, I think I got like 20, oh no, I think I got 10 of these just plain zippy onesies. But for coming home from the hospital, or if we go out for dinner, or I just want the baby to look super extra cute, I did get these bits, which they're so cute. Look. Boy, girl, whatever it is, I just thought that was so adorable and so sweet, so I picked up that one. I also got this little gingham one, which again is just completely adorable. Girl or boy, I thought that was so sweet. Such a nice gift. I feel like if somebody had got that for me, I would be over the moon, especially like the way it's packaged and everything. So such a lovely business. I will leave them linked below. Are you excited? Excited to be a big sister. I'm really excited for the cats to meet the baby. I think I'm obviously going to watch them really, really carefully with the baby. I just have the ultimate faith that they're going to be lovely. I think because I've seen them both with their own kittens and I've seen how maternal and caring they are, I have no worries that they're going to be lovely. I maybe just have to watch them with like the baby's face. If you don't know, both of our cats are mummies. They both have little kittens. They've been spayed now. We did 1 litter each and that was plenty. It was the most incredible experience ever. I'll pop some pictures on the screen of the kittens because they were just so unbelievably cute. Wilma is just in a bag that I actually will show you. So I've heard loads of people say, get yourself some nice pyjamas for postpartum that you feel really comfy but really nice in. I got a very nice pair from the White Company. Can I help you? You okay? please excuse Wilma, she's just enjoying the pyjama bottoms. They're actually lovely for spring and summer, and they're like a muslin, so they're really lightweight and gingham. Did get those in the matching bottoms. I just thought they'd be super comfy, super cozy and lovely for when the baby's here. I won't go into any more baby things just in case, like I say, you guys aren't really interested. But please do let me know if you would like to see everything that I've picked up, because I have been watching a lot of those videos where people break down everything that they've bought for their newborn. So yeah, let me know if that is something you'd like to see and I will make it. So as soon as our bedroom is finished, the room we're currently staying in is going to become the nursery, and I can put all of this stuff away and make it really lovely in there. One thing I did pick up, which I think is so cool, you are going to see yourselves here, but here we go. This mirror. There's my snooze pod. But it's got a very rustic bobbin edge, and I thought above the changing table this would just be so cute. To go next to that mirror on the changing table, I have this wooden, it's actually mango wood lamp that we have had for probably the last 10 years. It was my bedside light in our very first house, and I got this gorgeous Imogen Pope lampshade to go on it, and it is just, it's my favourite thing. This is probably the piece that I am going to design the nursery around. Absolutely love it. I think it's so sweet. So a lovely girl on Instagram also reached out and asked if I would like any artwork for the nursery. And the pieces I'd been pinning on Pinterest, I was going to try and paint myself, but she did such a good job. So she has painted this cowboy goose. He's got little cowboy boots. And then to go with him, I have got a teddy. I also love him. I think he's so sweet. I am mixing and matching the frames. I want it to be a very eclectic gallery wall. I'm going to do one or two embroideries. So I did this little teddy. He's like curly. Those are my little pieces of art for the nursery as well. So I'm feeling a little bit more prepared. Not super prepared, but slightly. I'm honestly having the best time at just slowly curating little bits and bobs to go in there, and I want to make it so special and so cozy, so I can't wait. Good morning guys, it is the next day. I completely crashed last night. I don't know what happened. I sat down to do something and the battery just went on my body, so I just took the evening to relax, which was really nice. But I got up bright and early this morning. I've been doing some filming, so I popped my hair in rollers, and I'm actually thinking I need to go shorter. Let me know what you think. It feels so much better this length, but I think I'm ready to go a little bit shorter now. So we'll see, but I am enjoying the bob. But I've heard it's really addictive going shorter and shorter and shorter, so I am having a little interlude as I had some time, and I thought, what better way to spend it than embroidering. So I have been making a couple of little bits for the nursery. I think I showed you the teddy bear that I'd done, but I had this stork saved on my Pinterest. He's like a stork carrying a baby bundle, and I just think it's so cute. So I thought, what better way to spend my morning than doing a little bit of embroidery. I pick up these loops from Hobbycraft because they're quite nice for display, so once I'm finished I'll tuck all the loose edges behind and it'll look all neat. Everyone always asks me on Instagram, like, do you follow a pattern? And I literally just use washable markers. So I'll sketch out a design. They are really faint. I'll sketch out a design like so, and then usually by the time I'm finished embroidering, the pen is completely faded anyway. But if not, you can just run it under some water and it completely washes off, and then you've got your design. So it makes it much easier to kind of follow a pattern. I've got some alpaca thread that's leftover cone from the hats Norton and I produce. So it is going to be a fancy stork. So I thought we could do that together. I have just got my second coffee of the day and a cookie. Let's do some embroidery.